Hello. So this video is going to talk about the theme for this year's Res for Res Festival and how you could possibly work with it. Although that said, I don't really think there's a right or wrong way to work with a theme. It sort of stands as a catalyst to thinking. So do not stress if you think you are doing it wrong. There is no wrong, really. If it makes sense in your head, it probably is the right thing to do. Okay, so this year's Res for Res theme is the title of a collection of essays and speeches and poems by Audre Lorde that was recently published. And the title of the collection was Your Silence Will Not Protect You. And in the collection, as in many of Audre Lorde's work, a key theme or key themes that comes from it is the ideas around shifting language into action, silence as a form of violence, and the importance of history in collective narratives around us. So with that sort of notion in mind, I was really pulled towards that theme because I think it is extremely pertinent not only in our daily lived realities, but also in a macro sense of social and political movements happening around us all the time. And so the theme really, like I said earlier, should be a springboard into what you think and what comes to your mind. So when you hear the words silence, what do you think of? When you hear the word protection, what do you think of? When you think of silence as an action, what do you think of? When you think of speaking as a way of protecting, what comes to mind? And once again, there's reverse to all of that. So is silence maybe to some degree a form of protection? Is protection inherently linked to speaking? So it's not really something to get knotted about or like get stressed about, but it sort of is there to go, here's the theme, what does that say to you? And that's sort of the best place to start with. So when you hear the theme or read the theme, what images comes to your mind? What memories come to your mind? What colors or words or textures come to your mind? And that's sort of the place to start working from, I think. So if something like silence brings up the image of tape and maybe tape over your mouth, that's sort of the place to go into and really write or draw or create around that. Yeah, so that is the theme for this year. The video is getting a little long. I'm wishing you all the best of luck, but once again, there's really no right or wrong way to work with a theme. It is more about pulling from the theme what makes sense to you or what experiences it calls on for you. And that's sort of the place to start with.